Are you cold? I'm cold.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yes,
You just started, didn't you?
I did. Are they
Try
good?
some of those. Those are great.
They look good. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
I can't believe that thing's been sitting next to the stove this whole time.
Yeah, well, if you use it, clean it right away.
Okay. You want to make,
Hola.
want me to make some more? Or wait until later?
Wait.
Okay.
So here I am. Here I am again on my own. Hi. If you're having an exciting Friday evening like I am, here we are. Hey, Heather, it was so good to see you. You look so good. Here we are. What you guys up to? It's been a puttering day. I feel rudderless. Anybody else feel a little bit rudderless? Like you have no flipping idea what to do next. Not that there's nothing to do, but what do we do next? I feel a little rudderless. I don't know why. I just do. I feel pulled to this deck today, which is weird because I don't know if I've ever used this deck. Oh God, please don't fall. Nobody fall. Everybody stay right where you're at. It's good. That's good. Don't. Okay. I thought about taking my hoodie off, but then I thought I'm cold. Then I changed my mind. Okay. Isn't Christina like the best hugger? She's the best hugger. She is so cute. Onward. Onward. We should have a movie night and watch Onward. Such a good movie. I wish we had movie night back. That would be fun. Hi, Billy Ann. I didn't look at it. I'm sorry. I will look at it when I sit in the couch this evening. All the things have found a new space in your new space at your sister's. Oh, I like your sister's so sweet. She has a kind energy. She has a soft energy. Too much on your plate, Kimberly Ann. I get it. Oh God, this is a big deck of cards. Oh, whew, I got it. I got it. I did it. Whew, okay. I get it, Kimberly. How are you? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Everybody, welcome to Friday evening. Hi, Heidi. Welcome to the Friday evening. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything exciting is going on. I'm having some tea, trying to warm up, waiting for the husband to come home from work. I've been told that it's going to get incredibly cold in Ohio here shortly. I'm not, whatever. It's just weather, right? It's just weather. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that exciting, Heidi? Like, in the negatives, from what I'm understanding. So that's super exciting. Here too in Illinois. Where are you at in Illinois, Karen? Where are you at in Illinois? I got to go into the real world and get a margarita at La Fiesta. It was amazing. Which La Fiesta? Which La Fiesta? Next week we got our eyes on. Oh, really? Homer Glen, not familiar with that. Yeah, I'm not, it's okay. We need to have some weather to kill off the bugs that, Sylvania and Douglas. Sylvania. Oh yeah. I was just there the other day. We go to the I every once in a while stop into the Power of Three there. My mom and dad used to have a diesel shop right there on Sylvania. Right from there. Okay. This deck, I don't know that I've ever used. You're getting better daily. Good. Used to be the old Timco's. No, I know it is La Fiesta. They have good food. Supposed to get snow on Sunday until Monday in Illinois. It's funny, right? Because when I was a kid, we were talking about this, that it used to be all snow up here, right? In the winter, it used to snow. Now it just gets frigid and there's very little snow. But when I was a kid, we did something incredibly fun. I was very, very lucky as a kid. We had draft horses. We had teams of draft horses. And what we did was we would take church groups out on talk about cold. We would take church groups out on sleigh rides. And they would seriously go through the woods, down the lane, through the woods and amongst all the trees. And they would get to stop and have a bonfire and have hot cocoa and all these really great things. And we would drop one group off and then we'd come back in another group and we'd do the same thing. And it was a thing, right? It was beautiful. I loved it. Our horses' names were Bob and Dick and Molly and Polly. And I really, really was very fortunate. I absolutely love that. And I used to drive horse and buggy downtown Toledo, Ohio when they had horse and buggy. And I loved that. And that was in 91. But nowadays, you don't get enough snow. You don't get enough snow here to do anything like that. Because I was kind of excited. I would be, I was like, maybe I'll get a sleigh when we move back to Ohio and I'll get to go for sleigh rides. Yeah. Your first experience with horses was a draft. They're cool, big, fuzzy babies. Yes, they are. They're wonderful animals. Depends on just like any animal, it depends on the breed. Some are lazy. Some are just assholes. Philippa Dempsey. It's time to settle in. It's time to ground. And it's also time for you to feel safe. I want to say you should. Good afternoon from Christchurch, New Zealand. That's where Philippa is. It's a good time for you to start settling in and feeling safe and allow someone else to help you feel safe. Don't depend on yourself all the time. It's time to let somebody take care of you. And you may have a hard time with that. I feel like you've put it out there before, right? And you're sensitive. You're very, very sensitive. But you got this. I don't know if I like this deck. You have your own way of doing things, and allowing other people to be in your circle to do some things that you normally do for yourself can be difficult for you. But it's okay to let yourself be taken care of. You guys, this is for everybody. Allow yourself to be taken care of, right? I have a way with animals in general. Even the assholes seem to like you. You should come meet the donkey. Or the bass hole. Laura Burris, haven't seen you forever. Renee Santoro, hello. Okay, if I could get a whoop whoop in the room, let me see who is here. We are just going to get to it this evening. Let me see who is here. Whoop whoop. I'm sorry, I look like I just come out of the barn because I'm cold. And I have a short sleeve shirt on, and I'm either going to be warm or cold, one or the other. There is no in between. Susan Churchill, hey. There's no in between this evening. I prefer warm. I need to go to the good. I don't think I'm going to drop them at the Goodwill. I love donkeys, and the bass hole is the bestest. I don't know. Hey, Brad. He's sitting here. He's been wonky lately. Let's go with Renee Santoro. So I'm supposed to pull. Boy, you have change coming. Oh gosh, this is a good one. What they're saying is it's time to start coming out of your shell. My camera. 1. I'm counting so it'll understand I'm serious. 1, 2. Look at me, camera. No. There we go. So this is who did I call? Renee Centuro. It's time to kind of come out of your shell, and yeah, you're feeling really super safe where you're at and all that great stuff, but it's time to start reaching out and allowing other things to happen because you have some change coming. And actually I'm reading this backwards. Normally I would read it from left to right, and my guides are like, nope, this is where we're going to go with this. So the first card is sanctuary, but it's upside down. It says it's time to start moving out, flexing your social skills a little bit and allowing some change to come in because you have change coming. You have change, and I don't feel like you're like super comfortable with it. It's going to be something you're going to resist a little bit, and you're going to have to figure it out and work through it and allow, it must be the theme of the evening, allow things to come in and be of help to you. Allow people to come in and just relax a little bit. Things will change, and you'll find a whole lot of flex going on, right? This is where we learn. Yeah, allow the flow. This is where we learn. We learn within the change. We learn within the storm. All those places is where we really start to get this ebb and this flow going on. And I was supposed to pull you one more card. Boom, 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 boom. Allow the flow. I'm getting another haircut. Looks like it. Okay. Yep. Heading into new things, heading into better things. Just step away from the shit that doesn't serve you no more. It's important, right? Step away from it. Buford's hovering. Buford's not acting quite right this evening, so I'm keeping an eye on him. Okay. I hope that's helpful. Moving on. Could I get a whoop whoop in the room? Oh, anybody else doing taxes? Anybody else getting taxes ready? Hi, Robin Ball. How are you? It's a Star Wars kind of day. Sandy Foster. I'm just going straight to tarot for you. I want to take a nice deep breath. I want to, I feel like you actually have guides that are telling you, slow down. You'll do a whoop whoop for Heidi. Slow down, take a breath, relax. And that's really what I keep getting over and over. Slow down, take a breath, relax. And they're just kind of putting this into, you needed the confirmation. I'm glad, Renee, because I was like, man, they had me reading it even backwards. It was different. It was unique. But Sandy Foster, it's time to start slowing down and breathing a little bit better for you. And they're saying, breathe better for yourself. Breathe better for yourself. I understand. Thank you so much now. Start paying attention to the breath filling your lungs and really feel that air go through your whole body is what they really want you to experience it. They want you to experience, enjoy life, be in the now. This Page of Wands reversed has been a big thing lately, but Wands have been up a lot lately too. So this one is, it's time to live. It's time to feel that living in the now, breathing in, breathing out, being aware of how you're bringing breath into your body, life into your body, and then be passionate about something and move forward with it. Be passionate with it and move forward. because you had to have a tendency to overthink things, right? You may even not even talk about it. You may just be internally overthinking things, and it just doesn't serve a purpose for you. It doesn't. You vibrate higher than that. You need not worry about everything that has happened because it's happened exactly the way it's supposed to happen, right? Because you're stalling yourself by doing that. You're not moving forward on some of the things you want to move forward on because I don't know if it's nerves or self-esteem or confidence or what it is, or if it's just a clouded, foggy brain that says, "Oh, I don't know which way to go." It's time that all those things are going to start clearing away when you start paying attention to just the silence of the soul. That's what that breathing really has a lot to do with. Is that silence in the soul, knowing that right here is the important moment. This is where you're moving into. Quit doubting yourself. Moving into this strong, forward-moving energy that has the capacity to bring everything you need right to you. It's right there. It just needs to flower a little bit. That's all. It needs to flower a little bit. All right. I hope that's helpful. They're just like, Tarot, and that's what we're saying. All right. Moving on. My husband has jokes. He wanted pizza. No, he really wanted Mexican for dinner. And we're trying to eat out less. He isn't. I am. So Richie was frying chicken tonight, and that's what we have in the kitchen for dinner. And Sam's like not crazy about chicken. He's not crazy about chicken. He just isn't. But I'm like, it's chicken. It's what's for dinner. Okay. Can we have a whoop whoop in the room? Whoop whoop in the room. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who I'm talking to over here. So I'm going to bring over, your mom made tamales. You have tamales. Oh, my favorite tamales. Yeah, we like fajitas. You can really tell if it's a good restaurant by their fajitas. So I'm going to bring a piece of mediumship across. I have a piece of mediumship, and I'm going to bring it over. And I don't know. He's showing himself to be a younger man, not an older elderly person. He's a younger man, but he has a cough. He definitely has a cough and I feel like he was having a really, really lemon and garlic yardbirds. A really hard time breathing. I don't know anything about this. He's giving me words like cystic fibrosis or and I'm seeing like the lungs having scar tissue in them. I almost wonder if this person wasn't military. I wonder if this person wasn't military because now they're leading me over to more like asbestosis or something along those lines. And it's not Bill. Because my mind just went, Bill? Is it Bill? No, it's not Bill. But they're giving me that reference because Bill had mesothelioma from the military, and I'm not saying that it's military, but I'm just saying this is how they get the references to us, right? And they're giving me that emphysema. Could be emphysema. It's just a hardening of the lung tissue. It's kind of like a scarring of the lung tissue is all I see. It's this white scarring within the lungs, and I don't think it's cancer. It doesn't. It just looks like fingers of constriction to me. That's what it looks like. Let me give you some more information on this gentleman. I don't know why I'm seeing like a plaid shirt. I don't know if he's indicating he wore button-up shirts. I I have no idea what my sun and rising sign is. None at all. I have a brightness about me. I have no idea what my sun and rising sign is. I'm a Pisces. I know that, and yearly I get an astrology reading, but I never remember. I have a real problem with. It's not a problem. It's a blessing. A memory. Hard time remembering. So the hair. I'm sorry. I will get back to. What is a CF description? CF. Is it cystic fibrosis? Is it, Heather? Does it sound like? Is that what cystic fibrosis sounds like? I don't know. But it just sounds like constrictions and almost like fingers constricting and shortening the air supply. Hair. Gosh, I'm having a hard time getting past this coughing. And he talks about something here. He talks about something here. Is that what it sounds like? I have no experience with it, thank God. So I don't know, but he talks about something here. I wonder if this person was at one point intubated. I wonder if they were if they had a intubation or some sort of breathing tube. Hi, Katrina. And I hear things. So I think that when he was younger, he worked around some loud noises. He's talking about he had a buzz in his ears. He had a buzz in his ears from it. And he has a smell. Like he ate a certain thing or he drank a certain thing often, and you would know that him by his smell. Like he had something that he liked particularly that he would smell like. Does this person sound like anybody? I'm going to say he was thin. He was thin, not emaciated, but he was thin. And I get a stoop to the shoulders a little bit. And I don't know if that's from coughing. Hi, Kim Kuntz. It has been a while. I don't know if that's from coughing where he maybe would hold his chest and cough like this. But he shows me his shoulders forward a little bit. Is that sound like anybody that anybody recognizes? And I also want to throw this out there. I'm not sure if this will make sense to anybody, but I feel like this person coughed enough one day that they blew a blood vessel in their eye. And if anybody recognizes that piece, that's the deciding piece. If anybody knows the gentleman that with the lung problems that busted a blood vessel in his eye, coughing, and his shoulders hunched forward like this because he would cough like this and hold his chest. I have a wonderful message. Facebook user, Mr. Andy, my daddy. I see that. I don't see who you are, though. The person says a uncle. I don't know who that is. Oh, man. I don't know who that is. Let's see who can take 100% of this. Who can take 100% of everything that's come across? Hi, John Fancher. Who can take 100% of what just come across? I have a gentleman. He doesn't show himself to be very old. He's not elderly, but he had a lung problem, either emphysema, COPD, mesothelioma, cystic fibrosis, like that. wore button-up shirts, and I swear there's plaid there, but he shows himself with his shoulders hunched forward because he would maybe crunch down a little bit when he was coughing because it hurt. And I also feel like there was a busted blood vessel from coughing, like in one of his eyes, busted. That would be the decider right there. Can anybody take that? 100% of all that. My feed is over here, and I'm watching my feed to see if anybody's taken it. I see a lot of people believing it's somebody, but I'm looking to see who can come in at that 100%, and then I'm going to start popping it down a little bit or bringing across more information. It worked around something loud, engines of some sort. Hi, Cindy Pete. Welcome. Okay, I'll bring across. It's a blue and white plaid shirt. Blue and white plaid shirt. I would say short sleeve, light blue. Thin, not super long hair, but not super short either. I mean, it's not like a always taken and like he's running off to the barber all the time. He lets it get a little shaggy. Ward, how are you? I haven't seen you forever. He rolled him. He rolled him. Who is that? Who is the Facebook user? He rolled him. An iron worker, that would make sense. I just hear a lot of noise. Lot of noise. Causes ears to ring, Mr. Andy. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you the message because it's a wonderful message. It's not basically the message is there is no more of this. And he's talking about making sure that you look up when you walk. It's important to see everything that's going on in front of you. Don't be paying attention to the ground. This is so true for a lot of people nowadays. And we're not even going to the whole cell phone neck, blah, 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 whatever. But pay attention up because there's some opportunities coming your way that you really, someone wants to be able to look you in the face and know that you're confident enough to handle things. But it's also important to note that this person that we're bringing across is not suffering. They can breathe easy. They can breathe deep. And also I'm supposed to tell you to not hold tension in the middle of your shoulder blades. Don't hold tension in the middle of the shoulder. Make sure you're shaking your shoulders out occasionally and relaxing yourself because that's going to cause some health issues structurally in the body if you keep holding your stress there. So yes, Heather says hold your head high in order not to miss what you have in front of you. Absolutely, right? So that is the message, and I hope that's helpful. Look, Bug. But yeah, shake the stress out of your shoulders, even as you're sitting there. Just kind of relax. It's important. It's important. But this person's comfortable, and they're watching over some young people in the family. Like they're watching over some young people, specifically boys. I know the bug. Specifically young men, young boys. So I just need you to know that person is around. And I also need you to know, this is important, I need you to know that not everything looks the same on the other side as it does here. And the view from the other side is spectacular and shiny and bright. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe it means something to you, but he's like, everything is so, just looking down on earth, looking down from where he is everything is a different perspective. It's just beautiful. Even the hard times, even the struggle, and even the anger, and even the things that people thought were important at one point just are not. Muggle life. Ouch. Bugs are a true reality at a farm. Yes, they are. But it's cold out and the bugs should go away. Yes. So I hope that's helpful. Big, strong energy. That was my chair, I swear. Anyhow, moving on. Interesting. I think you hear him talk to you in your sleep. You should pay more attention. He's smart. Okay, I know. Sure, it's the chair, Lisa. No. Okay. Moving on. Huh. I haven't heard from Ellie Coyle in a little while. If you guys have Ellie on your she hates it when I do this. If you guys have Ellie Coyle on your radar, drop her a line and be like, how the hell are you? I haven't heard from her in like a couple weeks. So it's time to do an Ellie check-in. Her health hasn't been the greatest. Okay, moving on. It should be like, what in the hell did you do? Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room, please? So I can see who's here. I do not have a list. I go through with who my guides tell me to pull. I can't tell you how it happens. I don't know how it works. I just know that as I'm going through the list and I'm watching things go through, they go, pick on that person. And I go, oh, pick on them? I said, no, pick them. Okay. Heidi Leister. Balance things in life. Trying to find balance can be difficult, can it? It can be difficult to find balance sometimes, but I think you're well on your way. You just need to fall into the arms of your guides a little bit more. I think that you could release some stresses and some anxiety to your guides, and you will be taken care of, because pretty much everything you have come across when you're working spiritually is given to you, right? It's laid in front of you, but you tend to revolve around things. You want to know everything. Oh, this is you want to know everything about it. You're like, okay, great. Now we're learning about this. Let's learn about this. It is almost as if saying, just let it happen. Just meditate on it, or just close your eyes and just let thoughts filter in, and you'll be surprised at the information that's going to come your way. Like, don't dissect it. Just allow it. Kelly McCormick, how the hell are you? Just allow it to come in, because you have beat the crap out of yourself up about some things that you've been very passionate about in your life, but you have to just allow it to happen. It's not just all about everything we can learn and it's not about what other people can teach you all the time. Glenda DeFore, how are you? It is about listening closely. Brad, don't help Brad. It's about listening closely to your own rhythm and just allowing that energy to free flow in and out. Don't get me involved in your guys. Brad's her husband going, come on, Heidi. Because you got this. You got this. This is also a card about being in command and in position of moving forward with some of your own thoughts, moving forward with some of your own ideas and blending them into different things and making it your own, like creating something, like your own modality or something. By the way, if you're local, on the calendar next month, Sandy, Brad, and Heidi will be at the shop doing their healing session that they did in October, which was absolutely amazing. Did we get the Chakra Dhyana again, Heidi? Because I need to tell you, that was the coolest. That was so cool. I was sitting there just like, I could do this all day. All day. It was amazing. So if you guys are if you're Fort Wayne, Toledo, Defiance, Napoleon, wherever you are, come all over from all over, because it was a really, really cool evening, and we're just blessed that they come from Columbus to do so. Yes. Vicky McHale. Okay, moving on. Hopefully that's helpful, Heidi. Moving on up. Okay, I'll just go through these old woo-boos right here. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Kim Kuntz. Kim Kuntz, are you still here? Yeah, the chakra Diana was amazing. I agree with Heather. Felt it with every inch of my being when she was doing it. It was so cool. So as she leads the whole group of people in the chakra Diana, which is just it's this amazing toning through the body. It's so cool. So cool. Jean, yes, I'm on multiple platforms. You're wondering why that the YouTube is looking a little slow. It's because I have 8 different things scrolling into here. Oh, Glenda, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She says, you told me a few years ago to stop drinking Coke or I could develop a kidney disorder. She says, well, I was diagnosed with lupus and have kidney issues. I'm so sorry, Glenda. Sometimes they get nosy and they because I don't like to tell people, don't drink this, don't do that. It was like, I don't see any names like that in the chat. Who the hell is she talking to? No, on Facebook, we are under My Mystical Life. That is a Facebook page, My Mystical Life. And there's a party happening in My Mystical Life. Okay. Teresa Gibbs. How are you, girl? Okay. Kim Kuntz. So, Kim, I want to talk. Jeez. I want to talk about. Just gonna do it. Following the Yellow Brick Road, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, what do I have for Kim? And your guides are like, follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's really about staying on track. It's about keeping it between the lines. But also, you don't have to conform to everybody else's image of who they think you should be. I need to let you know. Don't forget the like button on YouTube. Yay! Thank you, Heidi. So you see when we go live, yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And sometimes you're right. It's good to know what the diagnosis is so you can handle it instead of floating around trying to figure out what's going on. But Kim, so it's time. It's a good time for you to start expressing yourself, but within the staying on the track that you're on. I think you're on a really good trajectory right now when it comes to life. And my first initial image was a split in the road. And as I was looking at it, I'm like, well, what does this have to do with anything? And I'm like, no, you've walked past that. You've made some decisions that have brought you to where you are. And this is like, everybody could say this, right? Everybody could get up and say this. And I'm trying to figure out why they want to talk about this Yellow Brick Road. And of course, obviously, it is a Wizard of Oz reference. It is obviously a Wizard of Oz reference. And they're trying to get the point across, and they're a little difficult this evening for you to get this across. But what they're saying is make sure that you don't lose your don't lose your individuality when trying to stay within the mainstream of what everybody else expects of you. Okay. That's a better way to put it. Or is it Elton John? Is there a Yellow Brick Road song with Elton John? Oh my God, did I just lose music trivia? Did I just lose music trivia? We did movie trivia one night and I was too hard. So I did it too hard. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Oh, right. Oh, everybody's schooling me now. Yes. Where the dogs of society howl. Shoveled. Okay, shoveled. Hi, Holly Raven Moon. How are you? You did good at movie trivia. You know why? Because you're from my era. Poor Aaron was like, screw this movie trivia. I don't know any of these movies. We should do movie trivia night again, but have somebody else put it together, because obviously my movie trivia was too difficult. It was fun though. We just don't, Aaron and I obviously don't do the same types of movies. God bless America, Kim. You see me here shuffling, right? Hi from Australia. Hi. Kaz. I started shuffling because I thought I didn't shuffle the first time because I pulled the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords again. Well, this is the last card I pulled on the last reading, right? So I've been sitting here shuffling, and damn it if there's not that card again. Oh, Brad, I'm so down for you doing movie trivia. Absolutely down for you doing movie trivia. It would be fun. So this also is talking about, once again, going back into that, live out loud, live who you are, but, just keep it between the lines so you don't have to go derailing and stuff. But you're super grounded in what you know and how your confidence level when it comes to sharing ideas or sharing the things that you know. So that's okay. I expect people to be coming to you, asking you questions, trying to bring about, just know you don't have to give. This is such a weird, all over the map reading. They're like, there's so many things you need to know. Temperance. Give a little, get a little. Give a little, get a little. You don't have to give all of your information away. And like people may come in and want, well, I understand now. Thank you so much. You don't have to be everybody's people pleaser. You don't have to do everything everybody asks you. It's okay to say no. I don't know. Your guides are seriously all over the map. I have like 3 over here. Have you been seeing a small animal in your house? A shadow? Kim Coons, have you seen a small shadow animal? Like you're like, what the hell was on the floor and there's nothing there? Have you been seeing that? I'm waiting for her to answer, you guys. I was getting ready to close her out, and I just got this, oh, look, a dog kind of thing. I felt like it was a small dog. Yes, you have. Okay. Do you know who it is? Okay, let me ask this. Do you have does it come to mind like, oh, there's ghosts and they're not around anymore? They're a dog that's passed away of yours that you just feel like it's them? I'm supposed to validate that. Like, you know who it is what I can say. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, Mr. Rowdy. Okay, I just need to validate it for you. Like, yeah, you're not crazy. You're doing good. That animal's around. So that you feel free to talk to them, by the way. When you have animals in spirit, you guys, just like any other spirit, I always talk, if I'm at the house and I feel like I'm not alone, which just doesn't happen here very often. My house isn't haunted, damn it. Wow. But if you talk to them, you'll find that they have something to say generally. You just have to be open and trust yourself to receive that message. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on. Hope that's helpful. I know it was all over the map, and I'm sorry. Okay. You felt a cat against your leg the other night? Who else has felt their pets? Who else has felt their pets around their home or jump on your bed? My favorite is when they jump on the bed. I try sharing. But who has felt that? And then you look down and there's no animal there, and you're like, oh, what the hell? Maybe my husband moved his leg, and then we start to immediately downgrade what we thought we experienced, right? Because it must have been our imagination because we didn't see it. Wouldn't believe the haunted house I'm in. Really? I love a haunted house. So we've consistently had Great Danes over the last 20, 30 years. I'll answer that in a minute, Moonstar. And we will actually have Great Danes jump on the bed. We have felt our Great Danes jump on the bed. So Laura Burris, the reason you see them out of your peripheral vision is because spirit is on a different light wavelength than solid corporal individuals are. So when you see something out the corner of your eye, whether it is human or whatever, or a pet, it's because they're on a different wavelength. So when you turn, it has to do with the rods and the cones in your eyes. So when you turn, the rods and the cones don't get that wavelength. And that's why you could actually stand. And if you see it over here, it'll stay there longer if you don't look at it. Yeah. Vicky McHale says you people need therapy. LOL. No oogie boogies allowed on my bed and rubbing up against me. Bad enough they'd be making noises all the time, right? Yes, absolutely. Moonstar says, how do you encourage a recently departed loved one to completely cross over? First of all, Moonstar, I would ask what your spiritual, I don't want to say level because anybody can do this. My first thing to tell you to do would be call in Archangel Michael and ask them to escort them over. My second question would be, how long recently departed? Because there's a time frame. You watch the plants bend over. Ooh, how cool. How recently departed? That's a big deal. That's a big question. 12/7. Okay, so you're talking really basically a month. Okay, so here is what I can tell you. Spirit, depending on their level of experience, how many lifetimes they've had behind them, how old of a soul they are, they have their own process for doing this. And if they're an older soul, they may stay around longer just to, this is creepy, right? To watch their funeral, to see how the family behaves, to see who attended the funeral, things like this, to watch out for loved ones. They'll stick around to do these things. And they usually have 2 weeks to a month to do these kind of things, somewhere in there. This, of course, is a flexible thing, right? We don't know the exact time frame, but they have this amount of time that they can do that. Now, younger souls sometimes have a problem with this. The younger souls forget to, or indeed sometimes even older souls, when we have somebody that's grieving on this side so strongly, they have a harder time leaving to go over to the other side. They may stick around and forget a little bit each day who they are, or each year who they are. And that's when you hear people have evil spirits, or they have demons or whatever. And really what those are people that have forgotten who they are on a soul level, and they remain behind. So that is nothing I'm worried about with your person. Okay. I would just suggest calling in Archangel Michael and see if he'll help escort them over. If that doesn't work, then consider it an open negotiation. This soul had deep regrets after her post-passing life review. Okay, so what you're saying is she's already gone through her post review, right? She's already been to the other side and done a review. Passed away clause. Because to get through the life review, they had to have transitioned over. So this energy has transitioned over, but probably it's just like anybody else that passes over. They have the option to come back. Okay, so they've already been over there. They've already seen their past life, but that's okay. That's totally fine. What the other side is for healing and releasing and rejuvenation. But if they've already been over there, they've already seen their past life review, they know from the other side. They know from the other side, there is no heaven, there is no hell. There's only love and forgiveness. And when we get over to the other side and we do our past life review and we start into our healing sessions, it's okay to be like, okay, but now I need to go over here and I need to check on this person, make sure they're okay, because I might have made this mistake and I don't want them to do it. So they may be stumbling around trying to help kind of in a guide capacity and just being a little obvious about it. Does that make sense? What, do you need something? Do you have a need? What time is it? Do you have a need to go potty? Because allow me to open the door for you. Thank you. And please, by all means, bark. I hope that helps, because I mean, yes, we could go over there and we could absolutely look at our past life review or post life review and go, holy shit, I screwed the pooch on that one. But the good news about the other side is there's no judgment. They're not like, oh shit, now you got to turn around, you got to go do that whole thing back over again. It is more along the lines, oh, look, we have a troll. Now we don't buy. Bye-bye. 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 Let's just hide that and find it. Let me get rid of it. Okay. Troll away. Yes, the Basset has spoken. But on the other side, when we go through and we see our life review, the purpose of that is to see the things that we have fallen down on. Right? That's the purpose. To see the things that we've done that's wonderful and the things we've fallen down on. And on the other side, we look at it differently. From my understanding. Interesting, right? Good question, though. Very good question. Laura Burr says the Native Americans believe in spirit. That spirit remains close for a year to help us heal and work out some karma. I would not doubt that at all. I really would not doubt that at all. Who has just to strengthen that for me was the day Bill passed away. I mean, Bill passed away. My father, I took care of him for close to a year, and it was an extremely traumatic and rough passing for him. And I was glad he was out of pain, but at the same time, I sat down on the bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to do now. What do I do now? And I laid down on the bed just to put my head on the pillow because I was having such a shit day. And I heard him say, whatever you want. And he sat down on the end of my bed the same day he passed away. They don't necessarily just poof and go away, you guys. It just doesn't happen that way. They can. If you have a super old soul and they know this, they're like, those people there, they're part of my soul group. They're going to be fine. I'm going to go start it up again and see where we go next time. Let me be the one to take care of that. And then they go back, and old souls just like, they don't even need to meet their guides before they go to the review. They just go up. I got a troll. Billy Ann, I got a troll. I hear somebody though. What page? I need to know the name, the exact name. Or take a picture of it, a screenshot, and send it to me on Face Messenger because I need to see the picture. Trolls. My dad did. I had a native bone reader tell me that my dad came to me at work at the same time he passed. Yeah. Angel soul vibes. Still. Wow. Well, let me take care of her. She must have nothing else to do. So let me see if I can assist her along her way. There we go. Bye-bye. So they're really smart. Oh, look, there's another one. Block user, divine, intuitive, tarot. What's you look like? They're getting really good in the fact that they know to block the person that's doing the readings, because then that makes this a little harder for us to block. But guess what? I'm also very efficient at figuring it out. So there we go. Got him. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to get rid of it. Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Okay, moving on. So how do you get around that? How do you get around what, Vicky? The troll? We could definitely do a troll class. There's some great tips that we've learned over time to block trolls from commenting. And have a good evening, Jean. You have to be able to know what that picture looks like. I tell you that right now. But if you have a troll, you can go back to your original Facebook post, your original Facebook page, your profile, your whatever. Search for them. When you find the one with their picture, block them. They can't see anything you have at that point. That's why they set it up so we can't see them. If I'm having my 1 o'clock in the morning troll attack and my phone's going off, I have to go in and do that. Yeah. How do you know it's a troll? Because generally Dr. Shakaloo is trying to sell you a tarot reading or to take a curse off of you or whatever. We will never, from My Mystical Life or the Mystical Moons, will never, ever email you. Well, we'll email you newsletters and stuff like that, but we're never going to message you on Facebook and ask you for money, ever. And that's Sam messaging me, telling me we have a troll. The spelling is very important. So they'll go in and they'll steal your name. The dog. They'll steal your name and change one letter. Come on. Change a letter or change spelling, change punctuation, a limited time offer. And then they'll steal your profile picture. So people will think that you've messaged them. Is Nancy here? I haven't seen her yet. Hey, Linda. Linda was in the shop reading today. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? So yeah, it's you have to learn that. There's a couple other tricks that I can tell you, Vicky, but I don't know exactly how to tell you how to do it. But if you block certain countries, you have totally blocked that country, and you're not getting a lot of the spam that comes from that. Yes, the weird reviews from some scam accounts and business pages are hilarious. Absolutely. I do report them as spam, but we have no like Google reviews and Facebook reviews. Yeah, they say like you have a dark energy around you. Let me lift it for you, stuff like that. I will report them, but yeah, now they're mostly from in the US. I don't know what the hell, whatever. There we go. But yeah, we'll never do that. They're relentless, and I don't know. It's sad. Here's the way I look at it. I get on here for fun. I get on here to have a good time. Yeah, we're here. I should have done this because I always forget to do this, right? The membership. We have the membership that's got so many incredible things coming up that I can't even tell everybody what it is yet. But I get on here for fun. I don't want to be out trolling on other people's stuff. I have never trolled on another person's page to try and get myself business. You know what kind of karma you get off that crap? Somebody else's work. That's scammers are getting smarter. You've made your friends prove who they are, and they're like, what the hell? I got a message today from Facebook because because of the number of they sent, and I was legit. It was legit because I'm not just pushing any old button. Because of the number of followers we have, they sent me out a message and asked me to sign up for some special protections. It's not costing me anything, but they were saying that since we have so many comments each week and each month, that they want that it's part of their new thing to protect the business pages. I was like, is there a customer support number? I would really like a customer support number. But if you pay for it, you get a customer support number. Did you guys know that? If you pay the $14.99 to protect your page, but to protect your page, you have to have the exact same name as on your driver's license on it. How stupid. But some protections thing come through this morning, and I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up here in a little bit. I don't know. I wish it would be easier to buy a new PayPal card rather than order one from them. So I have no idea, Katrina. No idea. So Linda Norden was at the shop reading today. It was her first day reading out in at the store for us. She did wonderful. I was ever so pleased to have her in the shop reading. It was a lot of fun. Holly Raven Moon, I don't understand either. I hope they're doing it because they really need the money, and that they're just trying to do what they can to survive. I don't know. Onward. Off we go into the wild blue. Vicky McHale. Did I read for you the other day too? Vicky, do you have something going on? Why do I vaguely remember calling your name the other day? No? Okay. Okay. This is your energy. I swear to goodness, this is Aaron Hess. How are ya? I swear, probably to tell you to behave. Actually, no. This is your energy. I swear it is. You have the ability to create emotion in people I know that you are funny and you're sarcastic and you are just a great person to be around. Your energy is amazing. But you're also very planted in the here and the now, where you're looking out, trying to always plan your next move, not calculating or anything like that, but you're always trying to be practical about some of the things you do. And it's brought you a lot of prosperity. You found the fun chat. Yeah, everybody's around my Msystical life, I think. You found a lot of prosperity from it. People look at you and they know what you're doing, because you're very, very strong energy. You're a very strong energy. And they go, well, if I piss her off, man, I don't want to piss her off. But then again, when it comes to yourself, she's like, I did not sign up for this evening. Why are you doing this? When it comes to yourself, you ignore a lot of things that have been laid. Oh my God, your guides are so funny. They're like, you ignore a lot of things that have been laid right in front of you, to the point where you would trip over them. Just so, because you're over here, eye pie in the sky, doing some other thing, and you're way deep in something, and you're not paying attention, to the things that are going to benefit you. But you do notice how to be of assistance to other people. Not enough to kick yourself in the face to do it, but you do know what other people need. Oh, that's interesting. You do know what other people need. You know what you need too, but you just don't always follow through on it. Wheel of Fortune. Everything has its time. That's what your guys say. Everything has its time. Everything has its place. What is your time and what is your place right now? Are you picking up what you need? You're not ignoring what you need. That's important. Do not ignore what you need right now. The time and the place is now. Boy, they're bossy. The time and the place is now. I hope that makes sense to you. Because here I am yelling at you on the internet. It's now, Vicky. You got it. Oh, let me check if I can pull that back one out. I had a card pop out and now I don't see it. It was just self-satisfied. Like, I got it. Okay, yeah, I know. I know. You have so many things you like to do. Yeah, but it's handed to you. It's something that's handed to you. Don't know. Moving on. It's going to create change. That's all I know. I have Ezekiel saying there's change coming. Hear the change coming. Rolling down the bend. Haven't seen the sunshine. 60 old years. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. Who was I talking to? Have a hypnotherapy session. Oh, good. Have a good afternoon. Johnny Cash, the man in black. Johnny Cash. It was so I was in Newport Richey, Florida. My mom was, anyways, there was sickness, blah, blah, blah. And I had a business meeting while I was there at the old Hacienda Hotel in Newport Richey, which is right down the road from June Carter's house. Her family home on the Withlacoochee River is right there by the Hacienda, what we would call within spitting distance. And I was sitting there with Jeremy, and we were talking about the Carters. And we were talking about June Carter. Her cooking was horrible. They just inducted Willie Nelson into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He is 90 years old. It's about time, right? But we actually were friends with the Carters, and really wonderful people. We knew them way, way, way back when, in the early 90s. And anyways, wonderful, wonderful people. So every once in a while, you got to throw out a little Johnny, right? We were horseback riders. All right, moving on. Maybe I'm not shuffling enough. I don't know what. No, I'm shuffling plenty. Okay. Did I let the dog in? He's here somewhere. There's that Sam. I hope it's Sam. Either that or somebody's ruffling through our cars outside. You met Willie for Make-A-Wish? I hope it's Sam. Or a very large rodent. Hi from Scotland. Sherry Ann Kirkham. I'm supposed to call this the karma card for you. I'm supposed to call this the karma card. Things roll around. Comes around, goes around. And whether it's a new thing or an old thing or whatever, somebody's finding that some of the things they've done in life are coming back to seriously bite them in the ass. I'm also supposed to say, don't find joy in it. Just observe and be like, that is the way of the universe, I guess. And you may not even know what I'm talking about, and that's okay, but it'll come to you. You'll see it. It's going to be popping up in front of you, and you're like, oh shit. That time somebody was not quite on target. So I think that you have, you'll be able to watch karma in motion here shortly. It's not your karma, it's somebody else's karma. Sweetest man forgot all the questions when we seen his fingers bleeding from his guitar. Aww. No, I told you so. Yeah, no, I told you so. Don't do that. Because the government, the government, holy shit. The government doesn't see you. The government does see you. No, but I need a moment. Hold on. That That was so Freudian. I mean, that was just so Freudian. Your guides see this. So stamp traffic cams. Jesus. Your guides see you going, I told you so. And that in itself has its own karma. So it's gloating and ego and all that. So just stay away from that. But I'm just like, what the hell? The government's watching you. Just, a big brother's always watching. Lord, love a duck. Anyhow, moving on. I don't do politics, y'all. Yes, they're watching. Hello? Sorry. Just the department, the only department of the government that actually listens to is the NSA. It's me, God. I'm sorry. Wow. Your assigned FBI agent has notes. He has a book. Okay. Whew. That was funny. It just popped out. I mean, it just popped out. Is the government watching? Sherry-Ann, what are you doing? Are we going to see you in the news? Oh, wait, never mind. They only report what they want to do. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm done. I just sure, Sherry-Ann. She's like, you don't want to know what I'm doing. Uh-huh. Whatever. Lordy. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's change subject. Let's move on. Before the government starts following me. There's a reason Al Capone was only arrested for tax fraud. Right. He's a really nice guy. Hear the train coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Weird. All right, Kellyanne or Kelly Lavoie. Oh my God. That's too messy, Sherry-Ann. You need to have a friend with pigs. It's a joke. It's a joke, okay? No, let me go back to Kelly Lavoie. It's a joke. If you're new, I'm sorry. Just this is how we do this, okay? Not bump anybody off, but we have fun. Okay, Kellyanne. Okay, Kelly Lavoie. I'm so lost right now. Kelly Lavoie. I want to talk about mediumship. You guys are not helping keep this straight. Okay. I want to talk about a piece of mediumship that came across really kind of quick. It was strange though. It felt like mediumship that, and the only way I can explain this is that no, yeah, they don't eat the teeth, right? Kimmy Corpse, they don't eat the teeth. I'm so sorry if you guys are new. We do have a good time though. Let's get back to the psychic stuff. It was a really quick piece of mediumship that came through. It come in kind of, the only way I can do it to explain it to you is it kind of come in like mediumship, and then it went up like a fish hook. I don't know, and I hope this means something to you, Kelly Lavoie. It come in like a fish hook, like somebody had a trauma that come across their face like this, and they gave it to me like it felt like a fish hook. It felt like there was trauma. I feel like it was a man that had some trauma from an accident of some sort, just right up across the face in an accident. Do you have anybody that you can think of that would have had an accident that damaged a good portion of the bottom of their face and across their nose? Yeah, I have to move forward. And you guys over here are killing me. Yeah, make sure you count the teeth. Just count the teeth. Guys, I feel bad for the new people. Okay. All right. Now that you can think of. Okay. I just need you to know this person is around. No, they're very adamant that yes, they're passed, Kelly. They're definitely passed away. It was some sort of accident that caused trauma to the bottom of their face. It would have been a death moment. It would have been something that would have killed them. It is a gentleman. Man, there's just a lot of trauma to the one side of the face. It's so hard to explain unless you guys do mediumship and you understand that it actually comes with a sensation, a feeling. It actually feels just tingly, or it just feels damaged. The other thing, I don't know what this is, but the other thing I see is a large, a long post or bar. If the men in black show up at your door, you'll know why. Level achieved, Rachel Ann. I have questions. I don't know if this person maybe ran into a post, or if they ran into it must have been like a motorcycle or a vehicle. I just need you to know they're around you. For some reason, they're finding comfort with you. I'm also going to go out on a limb here and say that I think that if you talk to people and ask a couple people, someone's going to know who this is. Like, this is somebody within your soul circle that somebody's going to know. Very sudden stop. Very sudden stop. I don't know that it was an instant passing. I get a feeling with it. But he finds comfort with you. And he also talks about some sort of card game like Uno or something along those lines. That's a funny reference. But just, casually ask around and say, you know what, we were doing mediumship and somebody come across, does this sound like somebody from our family, or did we have somebody pass away a long time ago, or something like that? Because it's somebody that's already passed away, and I wish I could give you more information. But he's like, she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. You do mediumship, don't you? Cribbage. I don't know if they played. I don't know if it's cribbage. All I know is they showed me like a card game and being a shitty loser, like kind of thing. I don't know. But do you do mediumship? Hi, everybody. If you are new, make sure, don't forget to hit that like button or the follow button or whatever. When you see that I'm live, it's because I'm doing free readings. This is my fun time. The people that are in the chat rooms are, a lot of them are my mystical life members, and they are part of the psychic development membership, and amazing people. So they have a great sense of humor, and we have been laughing. So if we hope we didn't offend anybody. Kelly Lavoie, you're heading in that direction. Very, very strongly going to be heading in the mediumship direction. Just start paying attention to your tells. I know it's time for a new psychic development class where we can all sit down and just be like, okay, this is how we do it. We just finished one. I don't know what month was that. We finished our last class. Was it November or December? No, it was November. Maybe it was October. Hell, I don't know. It was recently. We just did a new psychic development class. And, but I think that we really are harmless. Yes, we are. Whoa. But I think it wouldn't be it was August. Was it in August? It was not August. Linda, it was October, right? It was in August. I was like, wait a minute. That's too far away. But yeah, it's time to do one. It's time to do a remote one. Okay. Made me think I lost myself for a minute. October was the witchy weekend, but I think we planned it so that it was right beforehand. Maybe September. I don't know my schedule. Boy, I better get organized pretty damn quick is all I can say. Organizational skills had better ramp up. Come on, cards. Damn it. Come on. Just come on. Oh my God. I have this one card. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I don't want to mess up the cards either, but I don't want to mess up my nails either. So what the hell? Oh, we started. Okay, that's because it was a 6 weeks. Gosh, I look like I'm homeless. It was a 6 week class. It was September. Okay, we started in August and finished in. Okay. But I am arguing with the cards. I couldn't get them off the floor. I have my nails on for self-defense because I scratch. And especially, the wintertime and stuff like that. So the nails are on for self-defense. And if I can't get cards off the floor, this is a real problem. Oh, the class is a lot of fun. It was a 6 week class or a 7 week class last time. I think it was 7 weeks because it takes a little bit. It's not necessarily about all the woo-woo. I mean, there's woo-woo involved, like there's woo-woo, but it's a lot of self-esteem. What's the best way to develop mediumship skills? I have trouble talking to guides and past souls. I have not trouble, but I have difficulty controlling it. And once in a while, attract ones who want to hang out. So I used to, and I should do it again. I do a mediumship class where I teach you how to do that. Because mediumship is different than psychic, right? Right? Mediumship is different than psychic. So with psychic work, the intuitive reaches into, with permission, the other person's energy to pull information and bring it across. Mediumship is la, and you invite someone into your energetic field to give you information. Big difference. Big difference. So you have to nail down which you're working with, Moonstar. Are you working with psychic? Are you reaching out? Or are you calling in? So once you figure that out, it's a lot easier because then we do this practice thing where we invite Archangel Michael in and out of our energetic field to feel the difference. Like meditation, please come into my, did you like that? Please step into my energetic field so I can feel your energy so I know what your presence feels like. And then you invite him back out. And then you do the hokey pokey. And so you're doing mediumship calling in. So you need to be working with Archangel Michael to protect your energy and be very firm when you invite someone in. Then you invite them to leave as well. Are you done? He saw the headlights come in. Yeah. The advice on business hours. Yeah. Having hours of operation is really, really important. There's a lot of really great things crammed into the class. I'm thinking about making it an evergreen class where you can, it'll be out there and people can take it at their own pace and, all that good stuff. So, but that's what I think I'm going to do, just because there's a lot of people and I don't have all that much time anymore to be doing a whole lot of in-person classes and stuff. I do love doing them though. You have a child soul that came to you, wouldn't leave for 2 days. That's hard. That's hard. The thing that I found when I first started having experiences like that was I didn't know that I should be transitioning them over. And that was because I didn't start this till I was 38. I was a newbie, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know any of that. And it's a little freaky when you have a little one too, because it's a natural inclination to be like, oh my gosh, how can I help you? All that. But if you're having a problem, call in Archangel Michael and actually have a conversation with him and say, look, this is what I need help with. Please help this child transition. Linda says, whoever takes the class, be prepared to find a connection with the rest of your class. Yeah, it's been a thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Renee. Renee says, if you are and not sure to join, this is a great fun group to join and informative. Except for the dog. We have just take him in the other room. If you are son of a monkey, I dropped my cards. Looking to create a connect. Most of the people on here have been in one of the classes or another. We have over 250 psychic development classes in the membership alone, recorded classes.
He missed me.
He did miss him. So there's a great place to start everywhere from grounding, center, protecting through aliens. We have 12 live classes each month. So there's live Zoom classes that you can get on each month. You can pick the ones you want to be on. And then, of course, there's the incredible community.
So I'm not saying it's aliens,
but it's
aliens.
Oh, it's aliens. It's aliens. How would I find out if I'm psychic? Everybody's psychic, Shubli. Everybody. There is no exception. There is no exception. We have had people in our class that sat there like this, like, I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. And by the time they were done, they're reading.
Mm-hmm.
We try to keep it affordable. You can get in at $11.11 a month.
Just like the lady that was at work today.
Oh, no.
Not my work, your work, our shop. Right there.
Oh, well, I'm not calling names.
I'm telling you.
Oh, Heather's like, it was me. I was a doubter. No, it's not you. I'm not talking about anybody really on here. Yeah. No. Y'all. Linda's like, who dat? Who dat? No.
Who's that?
She comes, Kimberly Ann comes into the shop.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Anyhow, there we are. Wherever you go, there you are. But yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff. And now Brad, I'm gonna hold Brad to that. Brad's gonna do trivia, movie night trivia. Brad Leister.
Oh,
Bradley. I didn't call him Bradley. I usually call him consistency is important.
Be specific, Bob.
Be specific, Bob. Anyhow, so we do have some things going up. If you are local to Defiance, Ohio, we have Mediumship Gallery this month. Tomorrow I'm in the store doing readings. I also am doing readings.
What? You're doing readings in the shop tomorrow? It must be going to snow.
When's the last time you did readings in the shop?
I do them quite frequently.
Mm-hmm.
I just do them, low key.
No. If you wanted to book, I do have online appointments available. That's the thing tomorrow. But that's just that and the 20th. I have some things open anyways. I know Katrina's like, mic drop. Yeah. So there we go.
I'll be at the shop helping her tomorrow while she's doing readings. I'll be working the shop.
All right. You want to play? Fine. On the 20th is
Whoa.
another reading day.
Whoa. Whoa.
On the 20th is another reading day. And guess what? In the evening, it's 7:00. We have a free mediumship gallery. Yeah, Sam and I are doing a mediumship gallery together.
I guess I'm doing the tech again.
You're doing the channeling 2 class. I'm jealous, Heidi. I am. I love her classes. I think she's awesome. Heather John says, oh my God, Sam, I picked up the stuff from the giveaway. It was amazing. Absolutely. I know he started it, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you expected, Heather. I don't put out. I'm sorry,
That's awesome, Heather. You got approved for respite. That's important. That is so important. Sherry Ann, what does mediumship gallery mean? So mediumship gallery is when I'm pulling someone across from the other side, and Sam and I work really, really well doing this together because we vibrate at the same level pretty close.
We were actually doing it last night for a friend of ours.
Oh yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Somebody has a small child haunting their home at the moment.
There's not a haunting. This is a trick. This is just a pass through.
Just moving through.
But they wanted to. It was a little child. It was a little girl, and the energy was, "I'm not touching you."
It was funny.
I'm not touching you.
It was funny.
She was messing with the lights and the internet and
it was so cool to watch, like the lights would flash over here. We're on video chat,
Here we go. What?
The tree would go on and off.
Mm.
Interesting. So mediumship gallery is when we pull the stuff out of the one side of the store and we fill it with chairs, and people can come into the store and we bring messages across from the other side for everybody that's there. There's Jansen.
Then we have a mosh pit.
Then we have mosh pit.
No, we do not.
But will the aliens be joining as well? No, Rachel Ann. I will not be doing trans mediumship that evening.
Well, we don't know. Aliens might be there.
Right? That's okay. I've already talked about the government watching people and feeding bodies to pigs and making sure that you get all 32 teeth. Somebody, in the comments come across with that one. And yeah, it was totally Freudian. I don't remember what I was trying to say, but it came out, well, the government's watching you. It really seriously came out just like that.
Well.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
That's the 20th.
Well, you just messed up somebody's day.
Like, oh, now they're watching. Have a good night, Caitlin. Oh, that's on the 20th, Sherry Ann.
The 20th at the shop.
At the shop. That's a free one. Tomorrow or Friday night at 5. I think it's 5. We have drumming circle at the shop and a guided meditation next Friday night.
Oh, okay.
And then we're already getting quite a few appointments together we have quite a few readers coming in this month. Anyhow, all right, you guys. We're
starting the new year off, kicking it into gear.
Yeah, we are. We're kicking into gear.
And we're going to be doing more live sales. So what's up on the screen there?
That's Ghost Squad Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, karma and it biting you in the butt. We've been talking a lot about different stuff.
Anywho, so how was y'all's day?
You have a good day? Was your day good? Oh yeah, the drumming circle.
I didn't expect you to still be online. In fact, I didn't know you were online. So.
I know. I know you were excited about the chicken.
Yeah.
If you got home earlier, we were going to go get some Mexican.
We can still do that. They don't close till 10 o'clock. I can get us there in 15 minutes.
Did you say Friday night drum circle? Yes. Friday night. Check the schedule. I think it's Friday night.
Next Friday.
Next Friday night. Yeah. Not tonight.
No. I'm about to drum your ass out the door so we can go get some supper.
Isn't that a pretty nail? It just
it is so spectacular. Nice. Do you want Mexican or do you want to keep going?
Who's doing the elderberry jam?
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean the elderberry syrup? So we're doing a class on making your own elderberry syrup, you guys. You'll be able to buy the kits online as well because I'll have the
on the line,
and I'll video the how to make your own elderberry syrup. I'll be doing that. Yeah, that I don't know what day that is though. I'd have to look at the calendar. It's not in front of me. But that you will be able to buy kits in advance for this. You can buy it so in advance you can have it at home and do it at your house. And I put yeah.
They're en route.
Yeah. She had La Fiesta margaritas tonight. So yeah.
La Fiesta margaritas. La
When
Fiesta.
is that class?
La
That is
Fiesta. Where's La Fiesta?
across from that. You remember we went, that's a Mexican restaurant over there that we used to go to with Peggy. We were at the Metaphysical store in Sylvania and Douglas. Good Eve, Wolfpack. January 26th, Robin says.
I'm still.
We were just at that Metaphysical store the other day where they had the what did they have in that store that we liked? Oh, the crystal jing 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 thing.
Oh, Douglas and Sylvania.
That's it. What did I say?
Gotcha. Huh?
What did I say?
You didn't really
okay.
say anywhere. But
Anyhow, it's on the 26th at the shop. I will have.
Is it still a Mexican restaurant?
Yeah.
I thought they closed that down. Okay.
We will have stuff ready to purchase before that. We just ordered some new teas. We'll be doing some tea sampling here shortly at the shop. Different stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's orders en route. So, I mean, there's more materials en route. Plus, we still got all the stuff in the store. They're sitting on the tables that still got to be put in the store yet. So,
well, Ashley was working on that today.
Okay, but it's not going on the floor yet, right?
No, it's not going on the floor yet.
Excellent.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Everybody.
So, end of the month, end of January, we're going to do another clearance sale. It'll be a short one, but we're going to do another clearance sale at the end of the month, end of January. Tomorrow, everybody, tomorrow. What is tomorrow? The first Saturday of the month. What do we do on the first Saturday of the month, boys and girls?
We give away that beautiful piece of amethyst.
Yes.
Big chunk of amethyst.
With a big chunk of calcite in it.
Mm-hmm. And then January's giveaway. Check the newsletter, you guys. Is a big labradorite sphere.
Oh, that.
Hey man, when you don't give it to me, I go pick.
Well, we've been kind of busy here the last few weeks.
I know.
God, I love you. Wrap it up. I want some Mexican restaurant.
Wrap it up.
Is dinner cooked? Or
I'll
what?
take it.
Is dinner cooked?
Yeah.
Man, I want Mexican.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are, and
may the Mexican food be with you always.
Good night, everybody.
No, may the light be with you always.